McIntyre tonight, it is put up or shut up time. Drew McIntyre must get the job done, or he will have no one to blame but himself. McIntyre knows what is on the line. An opportunity for a third world championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship! Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre! And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins!
2023 was quite the year for Seth Rollins. He won the inaugural World Heavyweight Championship at the end of May and has held the title ever since. The man has not been pinned in a one-on-one matchup since January 3rd of last year, and Seth Rollins comes out of the box hot, going right after Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, had to have been beating McIntyre to the punch there, because you know that was McIntyre's game plan too.
And make no mistake about it, Wade, this is a much different Drew McIntyre than the one Seth Rollins defeated back in early November at Crown Jewel.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Clearly, the remorse issues that McIntyre showed at Crown Jewel did ultimately cost him the matchup. He will not be making the same mistake tonight.
Seth Rollins coming off the steps and taking out McIntyre, the #1 trend in the United States for good reason tonight. Monday Night Raw. This is our main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Drew McIntyre looking to win the elusive gold from Seth freaking Rollins. McIntyre now dragging Rollins off the apron, outside the ring, perhaps looking for an Alabama slam. Rollins trying to hang on.
That's exactly what McIntyre pulled off a couple of weeks ago, smashing Seth's arm. Seth just about clinging onto the ring apron there and getting out of it.
Rollins now with a boot right to the face of McIntyre. And now the World Heavyweight Champion gonna fly through the second rope. McIntyre caught him though. Belly to belly throw. McIntyre's taken over. Can he win the world title here tonight live on Raw? It has turned into a chop fest between the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins and the challenger tonight, Drew McIntyre, in our main event on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, Seth got baited into that. You simply cannot enter that kind of brawl with someone as big and powerful as McIntyre. That is not your game tonight, Seth.
And we noticed a lot during the commercial break in here as well, the referee being very lenient. Drew McIntyre is really pushing the envelope against the champion Rollins.
He knows he has to. He didn't do it enough at Crown Jewel. It cost him tonight. very different story thus far.
Remember, Rollins has champion's advantage. McIntyre must pin or submit the champion in order to win the title. Rollins has been a fighting champion since winning the gold back in May. He's taken on every challenge. He's never backed down from one.
Seth Rollins has a lot on his mind outside of McIntyre right now, including none other than CM Punk, who he's been verbally jousting.
Oh, tilt-the-world backbreaker into the cover for the title, and a kick out at 2.
Seth's reign continues. Will it continue through to next week when CM Punk is in town? That's the question, because McIntyre is inching closer and closer after moves like this, attacking the previously injured back of Seth Rollins that flares up occasionally.
Yeah, it'll be the story throughout the rest of Seth Rollins' career. A bad back. Of course, it was really pointed out by Shinsuke Nakamura during the fall of last year in their battle, and McIntyre now targeting it again tonight with Rollins up on his shoulders, second rope. Seth Rollins, though, trying to put himself into position for an offensive move, drops down to his feet. McIntyre trying to hang on. Rollins now with McIntyre up high, but not enough. Back gave out. And now McIntyre with Rollins up. Rollins sends him down.
McIntyre wasted no time to pounce, but he discredited the bounce back ability of the champ Seth Rollins. Oh, shoulder first into the steel post, and that is a game changer.
Yeah, Rollins sidestepping the challenger.
If, of course, Seth Rollins is in any position to capitalize on that as he winces, holding his lower back in the ring.
Rollins back to his feet. McIntyre as well. Seth Rollins gonna launch himself up over the top rope and takes down McIntyre. And again, the champion putting his body in harm's way to try to hang on to the title.
Just about clinging on to this matchup at times, Seth Rollins, but perhaps putting himself back in pole position. Really is all or nothing for McIntyre tonight. Where he goes from here if he's not victorious, I dread to think.
Rollins blocked by McIntyre. McIntyre now trying to power the champion up. Well-placed knee by Rollins. And McIntyre now. Oh! Great counter by Seth. That DDT. McIntyre's in trouble.
Seth looking to put this one to bed while he still can.
Frog splash. Cover to retain the world title. McIntyre kicks it too.
McIntyre has been living in a world of dystopian injustice for the past few months. This is his chance to pull himself back into the sunlight. But with moves like this from Seth Rollins, that becomes less and less likely.
Let's be clear, the dystopian injustice is in McIntyre's mind.
That's debatable, it truly is. McIntyre never got the opportunities that should have been afforded to him thanks to the pandemic.
He's got an opportunity tonight, so he's got to cash in on it. And now up over the top, Rollins lands on his feet, bad back as well. Sidestep by Seth again. McIntyre catches him with the right hand.
Just ridiculous athleticism from the 280-pound Scotsman.
And now Rollins up to the top rope, quick as a cat. The superplex rolled through by Rollins. Can he do it? No! Oh! McIntyre for the win and the championship! And Rollins kicks out. World Heavyweight title continues. Both of these men leaving it all out there for the World Heavyweight Championship. Rollins the champion, McIntyre the challenger. Now McIntyre lifting Rollins up. What's going to happen here? Oh no, from the second rope, white noise by McIntyre. Cover now on Rollins. Hook of the leg and a kick out, taking a page out of Sheamus's playbook. White noise from the second rope, almost won him the title.
Yeah, McIntyre's tasted that enough times from Big Shamo. Knows how effective it is. Almost grabbed him the gold tonight. Oh, well, look at this high landing on Seth Rollins, once again nailing that spine that has taken so much abuse, and the frustration on that kick out written all over the face of the Scottish Warrior.
And again, McIntyre showing no remorse tonight. He has not once questioned his attack. on the World Heavyweight Champion.
McIntyre is looking for validation. He's got family members who passed away while he was 3,000 miles away over the Atlantic chasing a dream. Victory tonight proves that was not in vain.
Well, Seth Rollins, as he mentioned as well, has been through the same trials and tribulations as has anyone that has been a part of WWE for as many years as these two men. Rollins now going for the stomp, nobody home. McIntyre ducks underneath. McIntyre, future shock DDT.
So much taken out of McIntyre though. Whoa.
Kept up by McIntyre. And now the angry Scottish Warrior is in the zone.
And I promise you, anybody else, McIntyre would have gone for a cover. On that move right there, he knows Seth Rollins needs an extra little bit of sauce on there, and it's coming now.
Rollins going to Claymore country. No! Sit out powerbomb for the win. McIntyre at 2.
These two must be running on fumes at this point.
McIntyre was going for the Claymore to put Rollins away.
Bouncing back after a future shock DDT. An almost grabbing victory from the jaws of defeat. But still, this matchup hangs in the balance.
And an incredible World Championship reign for the visionary Seth Rollins. He does not want it to end tonight on the first day of the year 2024 at Raw's Day 1.
Taking a big swing here, though.
Top rope, McIntyre went for the corkscrew, and he rolls through. Went for the Claymore, nobody home. Rollins kick to the face. Pedigree! Cover by the champion. McIntyre kicked out.
What a sequence, just counter for counter. Two guys at the absolute top of their game.
Critical moment in the matchup.
Both guys looking like they need to be scraped off the mat.
McIntyre hit the future shock. Rollins hit a pedigree. In the match. Oh no, not tonight. Not on day 1. Mr. Money in the Bank, contract in the briefcase to cash in whenever he wants for a World Championship opportunity. And with Dominic Mysterio in tow, Senor Money in the Bank, Damian Priest. Maybe use it tonight. And Priest with the briefcase. Is Priest gonna cash in?
Rollins is out cold.
Here at day 1. Claymore by McIntyre. And Dominic.
McIntyre will not be denied tonight.
And now McIntyre with Rollins in trouble. Claymore. Claymore. McIntyre to win the World Championship. Wait a minute. Rollins got his foot on the bottom rope.
Rollins knew absolutely nothing about that.
McIntyre cannot believe it. He thwarted the attempted cash in by Priest. He took advantage of the briefcase to the face. He hit a Claymore, and Rollins with the wherewithal to somehow get his foot on the bottom rope.
I think that was Drew's mistake. I think he overrolled him. Seth is out.
And you're right, I believe, Wade.
It's still there for the taking, though, Drew.
McIntyre has completely lost it.
Seth Rollins is there for the taking.
And McIntyre going to continue to inflict more damage on Rollins. Perched on our announce desk. Chaos and mayhem here tonight. Rollins, though, kick to the midsection. Pedigree on the table.
And that table had no give whatsoever. McIntyre's skull bouncing off it.
And now Rollins with McIntyre stunned, middle of the ring. The World Heavyweight Champion with a stop to the Scottish Warrior. Rollins crawls to the cover. Seth Rollins retains the championship.
Here is your winner,